want to see. Okay, somebody got a hold of them. All right, let's do the news, and we'll get that guy tomorrow, hopefully.
Very good.
Thank you.
Well, as I said earlier today, the Menendez brothers, Eric and Lyle, their penalty phase trial is over. The verdict has been handed down. They will get life in prison without the opportunity of parole as opposed to the death sentence. Here are a couple of the jurors to tell us what their thinking was in the jury room. They said there was no split. In fact, Bruce Seitz, I guess his name is.
Yes.
He says that during the testimony of the abuse the brothers supposedly suffered at the hands of their parents, he was almost reduced to tears. And he also says that this had a great bearing on his mind while he was trying to make his decision.
Eric is doing a lot. He's getting an education. He's trying to reach out to other victims of child abuse. So
kill your parents and let the party continue in jail.
An activist.
Yeah. Now he's trying to get an education. What good is this death penalty? But we've discussed that. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
And here is Leslie Hilling. She says this was on her mind when they were making their decision.
We felt the parents were very controlling, demanding.
Sorry.
That they didn't have a normal type childhood.
Yeah. So who has? You know, anybody on this planet.
Well, then don't kill anybody.
Right. So that should make you more sensitive to not killing people.
If you don't kill unless they've had a normal childhood, you're not going to get anybody into the gas chamber.
How many murderers you know have had a normal childhood? I mean, come on. These jurors are wacky. Those two boys.
Might as well close them down.
Not only should they have executed him, they should have put Eric in the chair and Lyle on his lap and executed them at the same time so that we wouldn't waste the taxpayers' money on too much electricity.
Some of the experts say juries rarely vote for capital punishment where the victims are family members. So you can kill people in your family and not get the death penalty.
Yeah.
It's usually reserved for especially vicious killers or serial killers.
You know, based on your childhood, Robin, you could wipe out the entire planet.
I could be a mass murderer and be walking free.
You have every right to do that.
Here, the jury took into account the age of the brothers, which I think is very important. You know, they're only 28 and 25.
Yeah, that's hardly anything.
And because they were first-time offenders, they thought they shouldn't get the death penalty.
I hope the E-camera doesn't see me, my hand in my pants like this.
I keep it up.
Does the E-camera pick that up? I hope not.
Why should you be embarrassed?
I'm a little embarrassed. I went out and tried to hug Robin Rodzinski in the hall. She ran away from me.
I don't blame her. You're an animal.
I said, I'm very horny today. Someone better help me.
You know, nobody wants to be your repository.
Jackie's wife is out there. I said, Jackie, where is she? Bring her to me. I wanted her, and then she ran away. Where is she?
I think somebody should appreciate just being the spittoon. I don't know where she went.
Jackie said I could take her.
Sure.
I just needed to rub up against me for about 3 seconds.
Jackie's like a guy. He doesn't have a kid to name after you, so he's going to give you his wife, figuring you can never get rid of her.
She's probably with the guy in the wheelchair.
Yeah, she's out there humping the guy in the wheelchair.
Oh.
She's stripping for him.
He's thinking about his future.
Ooh, I just need about 3 seconds to rub up against your wife. Nancy, come on in here, baby.
What is she doing here?
I don't know. Jackie probably got her, in the city. They're probably having some big business meeting.
We spent the night in the city. Yes.
You don't look like Jackie's wife.
Yeah, she's not here.
What happened? She left?
Not?
No, she went out to get coffee with somebody.
Oh.
Why was Jackie why were they in the city last night?
Because they saw the circus.
Oh.
Well, we were in the city for a meeting about the
circus.
Some big business meeting.
Well, Sergeant Pecker is now available on the 800 number. That's what we were meeting about.
Oh, they had another Sergeant Pecker's meeting.
Those albums Jackie presses in his basement.
Stop that.
Are now... His wife had to come into the city and have big meetings about him.
45 emails a day.
You really make them in your basement?
Who says that?
Well, it's all the email I get.
You do make them in your basement. You make them in your house. You do, too.
Where do you make them?
Where do you make them? You make them. You edit the whole thing in your house. I've seen the whole operation.
Yeah.
Where do you make them? That's where you make them. Stop lying to people. All right. Go ahead, Rob. So silly.
I just saw this in the paper, and I can't ignore it. A South Korean man in Paris who leaped to his death in the River Seine.
Yeah.
Was carrying his mother's headless body in a suitcase.
As he jumped?
Yes.
That's fantastic. That is fantastic.
He had 2 suitcases with him when he jumped from the bridge.
There you go.
One case which held the decapitated corpse of his 52-year-old mother. The other suitcase was not found.
What's his statement? Did he make a...
What's the note say?
What'd the note say? I've got to know what a guy says who's carrying his mother's head and his headless body in the suitcase. No statement?
Ooh, no statement. No note. No, they didn't even find the other suitcase. Maybe that's where the note is.
I heard he landed on his mother's head. He landed on the suitcase with the head. He squashed.
Oh, God.
Mother!
There are some sick things happening in this world.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah. That's a good one. That's an appropriate statement. There's some sick things happening in this world.
Sometimes you just look at this nigga, woof.
Yeah.
What a world.
I wouldn't be surprised if you got your mother in a suitcase. What?
How do you get that through customs?
I don't think he went through
Didn't say
customs.
they were traveling, Jackie.
Anyway, go ahead, Rob.
2/3 of the babies born to teenage mothers in a California study were fathered by adult men
Oh, come on, you can do better than that.
who were some 4 to 6 years older than the girls.
Everything pales next to that other story. Should have been your lead.
But we've got to go on.
Yeah, you should save that for the last. I love that.
You're still stuck there in the suitcase.
Mother!
No, this is important. It seems, we have a huge rate of teenage pregnancy going on here, and you think teenagers are impregnating other teenagers, but it seems that adults are impregnating these teenagers and then allowing them to go off and have these babies alone.
Oh, yeah.
So horny. Makes me horny, that story.
Oh, stop it.
For a teenage girl.
So anyway, don't just believe that 16-year-old boys are responsible for all of this
No,
illicit
16-year-old
pregnancy
girl.
that's going on. It's
Right? Yeah,
men, evil men.
Oh, I'm so embarrassed. I'm so aroused. What am I going to
How
do?
did you keep saying?
I have to go work on a movie set today.
What did you say?
I'm
That was
embarrassed. I can't even stand up.
Oh, my.
Where's your wife, Jackie?
I don't know.
She's getting
She's always
coffee.
screaming
She's
to get
probably
out of here
running
and get
from
a
you.
plug.
I need a depository.
Oh, hey. Hey.
Probably running from you.
Oh, that's
Let me
good.
tell you some tragic news then. Maybe that'll calm you.
Yeah, tell me something really depressing. The only thing that got me unaroused was that whole cop story this morning.
Yeah, in Cairo this morning there was a big explosion. Authorities say 18 people are dead and 17 are wounded.
No, that ain't doing
One
it.
of them Greek tourists, elderly Greek tourists.
I'm just as aroused. Sorry. Go ahead. How many more dead?
They say suspected Muslim gunmen probably thought they were attacking Israelis when they opened fire today at a hotel in Cairo. So they're thinking these Greeks were killed in a case of mistaken identity.
Speaking of explosions, it might be one of my pants, Robin.
No group is taking responsibility for the attack. In Israel, they are continuing their sporadic attacks on Lebanon in their battle to get the Hezbollah terrorists to stop attacking sites in Israel. There's been another attack today. They're calling it a massacre. Something like 43 people have been killed or something. So we continue to have these
Still aroused.
scary terrorist incidents going on around the country, around the world. A New York subway firebomber could get up to 105 years in prison today when he's sentenced.
Well, what if he lives?
Edward Leary was convicted in March of 1994, or in March of two 1994 attacks that injured 49 people and terrorized New York City. He was an unemployed computer programmer. He ignited the first homemade bomb on December 15th on a train in Harlem. The second blast was aboard a train in Manhattan 6 days later. Leary claims he was driven by drugs prescribed by his psychiatrist.
Robin, all this talk of explosions, I'm afraid there's an explosion in my pants. I can't. It's uncontrollable today. Let me take a break and see if I can't.
Meanwhile, we're coming up to the, just let me get this out. It's a very short, quick story.
Go ahead.
We're coming up to the anniversary of the Oklahoma bombing. So ABC has pulled tomorrow's scheduled episode of a Muppets show because it included an ill-timed scene about a threatened explosion. didn't think the public would be able to figure out what was going on.
I mean, if we saw the Muppets in an explosion sketch, we might feel it was inappropriate.
Real.
Oh, I see.
ABC and Jim Henson.
Well, I guess we are morons.
Mutually agreed to delay this episode out of respect for Friday's one-year anniversary of the Oklahoma City bombing.
Jim Henson Productions. The only way Jim Henson Productions is happening is Jim Henson rises from the dead.
Yeah, I hear that new Muppet show is not doing very well.
Have they done anything successful since he's gone?
How'd that last Muppet movie do?
Oh, people are going in droves. Fred, come over here and pretend you're Jackie's wife.
Oh.
In the...
I hear Mel Blanc Jr. wants to join the Muppets. Yeah.
In the episode, the storyline described as a lighthearted parody of the 1994 movie Speed, a mad bomber threatens to blow up the Muppets TV studio, and Sandra Bullock.
That's a nice thing for kids.
Star.
Oh, that's pretty good. My kids will enjoy that.
So you won't be seeing that. They'll show that at a later time.
Thank you.
You said something about taking a break?
Yeah. Come over here and help me out.
Now would be a good time.
All right. We'll be back. Come over and help me here. I need your help. I got a problem.
Well, you've never helped me.
Never told me you had a problem. Let's take a break. We'll be back. Robin will finish off the news, and we'll get the hell out of here and be movie stars.
More to come when the Howard Stern Show returns in a moment. We're back with the Howard Stern Show.
Yes, we are, Robin, and we were in the news.
We were?
Yeah, we were doing it. Oh, you take offense to that?
No. I thought you were saying we were in the news like you had a story to tell me.
Oh, we are in the news. Fred wrote a bit. They covered it on AP. Came across the wire just now.
All three newspapers and the wire services covered it.
Okay.
I've got a couple of questions for you. You know how I always like to run things by you, and
please do.
You're the common man. You have his mind.
Here's an attractive noise. Yes, Rob. Yes, Robin.
Hey now.
Yes, Robin.
And this just proves what I'm saying.
Go ahead.
You are the common man.
Thank you.
And so, how does the common man see this one? Because I find that people have had no training whatsoever about how to conduct themselves in public settings where they are enjoying a form of entertainment with other people.
Yes, that is true.
I think TV has ruined it. People don't know how to act at a live concert situation because they're so used to being able to talk and move around and do whatever they want when they're sitting in front of their TV sets. So anyway, this woman writes to Dear Abby, on our 33rd wedding anniversary, my husband took me to see Miss Saigon. We had wonderful seats, but the performance was ruined by an inconsiderate 60-ish man seated behind me.
This has got to be Jackie.
He coughed incessantly during the entire performance. Yes. There were times when I felt my hair being blown from the force of his cough. He seemed oblivious to the fact that he was annoying anyone, never bothered to cover his mouth, or to take a cough drop. What is your opinion, Abby, on how I should have handled this situation?
What's his number? I want to date him. This was some guy at the Rainforest concert a couple rows back picking his ass. I saw that. That was really distracting. Pickle your ass with a feather?
But isn't that funny? A guy was coughing so hard he was blowing the woman's hair.
I've been in front of guys like that. Because, I have a very, very big hair.
Right, and so your hair gets all mussed because of their coughing. But people don't know what to do. So what do you do in a situation like this?
Well, the right thing to do is turn around and slug the idiot. But since most people are built like me and can't do that, you move your seat. And if you can't move your seat, like in a theater situation,
right, you have assigned seats.
You do nothing. You sit there, you ask the gentleman to please. Well, you turn around maybe. And I know this. I've turned around and said to people, could you please stop coughing into my hair? And then they do it more.
Yeah.
And then they're like, what?
Well, that's the problem.
I can't stop coughing.
What do you do? What accent are you doing?
The person behind me.
The person behind you.
That's right. I went home. I had a lovely evening with my wife a couple of weeks ago.
Uh-huh.
And, it would have been a long week. We hadn't really been in touch with each other. We go out for dinner. We go to a movie. I get home. We begin making love. I found snot in my wife's hair.
Oh.
Okay?
You did not.
The whole back of her head was covered with snot. I touched her hair. I was like, oh.
Will you stop?
That's a true story.
Abby suggested you turn around and politely tell this guy to cover his mouth, please.
Excuse me, can you please close your mouth and cover it? Hey, honey, could you stop spitting all over me? Oh.
You know that doesn't work. Where does she come from?
She's a mess, too. She can't even live with a guy. Right? Didn't she get a divorce or something?
Well, I can't live with a guy. I'm not going to down her for that.
Maybe she didn't live with a guy. I don't know. I don't know anything about her.
I'm not going to take her on for that reason.
Shaggy Marlin.
We've had a couple of these cases come up in the news. You know this Munchausen's by proxy disease?
Yes, I have it. I suffer from it. I used to suffer from Cooley's anemia, but now I'm into Munchausen's by proxy. Yeah, I know what that is. I don't know how it got that name.
I don't either, but it's a great name.
It's women who make their kids sick.
Well, people, I guess, who make their kids sick.
Yeah.
Mostly women, I suppose.
It's a gal thing.
But, I guess a guy could do it, too.
It's usually like big, ugly, fat moms who got picked on their whole lives and nobody liked them. So in order to get somebody to like them, they take their kids.
Attention.
They get their kids real sick, and then they get a lot of attention. People feel bad for them. Sometimes the first lady will have you up to the White House because you got a really sick child.
That happened in the Florida case where they had actually met with Hillary Clinton, and they are now accusing a woman of putting feces in her child's feeding tube.
You know who suffered? This is probably the most famous person they accused of this. What is it called again?
Munchausen's by proxy.
Munchausen by proxy.
Munchausen.
Yeah, what? Munchausen. You know who suffered from that?
Who?
Fred's mother. And for years.
How did she make Fred sick?
Oh, my God, many different ways. She would take hot dogs dipped in diarrhea and give them to Fred.
Oh,
that'll dip.
Oh.
And the poor guy, I mean. Oh.
Well, you may
horrible.
make your silly, stupid joke.
Yeah, you better hope I do. Yeah. Or else this is going to sound like Dan Rather, right?
But a 23-year-old Niagara County woman will spend at least 18 months in state custody, which I think is rather light.
Agreed.
Suffocating her 2-year-old daughter.
Absolutely. Is that considered Munchausen's disease?
Well, what they say this woman used to do was use a pillow to suffocate her daughter. She would cover her daughter's nose and mouth until the child blacked out.
Yes.
And then suffered a seizure.
Did that to him.
And then Mom would seek medical help. She admitted doing that several times before her daughter died in 1994. Authorities were suspicious about the girl's death, but didn't confront Scott until the pattern appeared again with her other daughter.
Yeah, and she put boogers in the chocolate chip cookies and would take her used tampon and put it in the salad.
Oh, stop it.
That's true. That's a classic Munchausen.
the question authorities now face is when or if Scott should be reunited. Look at this. I tell you, the courts are so stupid.
Poor Fred.
I'm going on to another. Listen, I'm going to continue this whether you're listening or not.
I don't care. I'm back on Fred with the hot dogs and diarrhea. I love it.
But listen to me.
Yeah.
The question authorities are now facing is when or if Scott should be reunited with her 8-month-old daughter.
Oh, yeah. Wow. That's ridiculous, Robin. That's completely crazy.
The baby has been in foster care since the mother's arrest in September. They've already known that the woman had tried to do this with the 8-month-old daughter. That's how they discovered she killed her 2-year-old daughter. And then they said, we got to get those two back together because they are a family. We're all dumb. We're stupid.
I know a guy, his mother used to have a bloody nose in his lasagna, and she was trying to get him sick.
Oh, you're so ridiculous. Meanwhile, do you think this woman was right to take a 13-year-old girl across state lines so she could get an abortion without her parents' consent?
Say that again? I'm thinking about it. Go ahead.
A woman took a 13-year-old girl across state lines to have an abortion so she could bypass Pennsylvania's parental notification law.
I believe that she was correct.
You believe in abortion on demand?
Yes. No matter what age.
No matter what age.
And a person shouldn't have to tell their parents no matter what age.
No matter what circumstance.
Because if a kid has to tell their parents, sometimes they'd rather kill themselves than tell their parents. And I'd rather
they should be, they should have to tell their parents about having sex.
That's right. There you go. That's right.
Last August, Rosa Marie Hartford took the girl who had been impregnated by Hartford's 19-year-old stepson.
Oh, there's a little. No, that was a little different. Now we're getting somewhere. Now that might be criminal.
To Binghamton. A minor doesn't have to provide parental notification to undergo an abortion there. The girl's parents complained to authorities that they weren't told about the trip, and Miss Hartford was charged with felony interfering with the custody of a child. So,
I believe the child, in most cases, not this one, should chip in for gas, so they realize the severity of the problem.
That they have some responsibility.
Exactly.
Oh, boy. Michael Jackson is being sued again, this time by another security guard.
Really?
Oh, that's good.
A former security guard is claiming that he was improperly fired. Now, let's investigate here. Jerome J.J. Johnson claims
Holy mackerel.
he and other Jackson employees were forced to lie to a grand jury during a probe of allegations that the singer had had sex with a teenage boy.
So Michael Jackson has Munchausen's disease.
According to the suit, Johnson overheard a telephone call in which the security chief for Jackson's MJJ Productions allegedly admitted he protected Jackson in front of the grand jury. Johnson's suit claims that he was fired after reporting that conversation to two other executives. I think that he was rightfully fired.
Yeah.
You don't
Keep your mouth
go
shut.
blabbing around. You're a security guard.
Right. Well, if the security guard blabs, get rid of him.
But now he's claiming he was wrongfully fired because he did that.
No. Of course he's fired. Goodbye. Goodbye.
The Cattlemen's Association is upset with Oprah Winfrey.
Who isn't? She's eating all the cattle.
No.
She's as big as the cattle.
That is not why. They are upset with the talk show host because of a recent show about mad cow disease in Britain. When word of the show hit the trading floor of the Chicago Mercantile Exchange on Tuesday, cattle prices fell.
Holy mackerel. Oh.
Analysts say the show prompted fears that viewers would cut back on beef and lower prices.
Holy.
The Cattlemen's Association says the show was biased and didn't present the beef industry's side of the story. Oprah denies those charges. She says the show focused on questions being asked in this country in the wake of the mad cow disease scare in Britain.
Well, but what you got to be bad-mouthing beef? You the size of a cow. You got Stedman's meat. You ain't anti-meat entirely.
You know the name Keyshawn Johnson?
I sure do. I went out with her.
It's a guy.
Oh. Guilty. This was me. Keyshawn Johnson. Prisons are filled with Keyshawn Johnson.
Oh, stop it. He is supposed to be the top draft pick in Saturday's NFL draft.
Oh, lock him up anyways, right.
So he's supposed to be getting some kind of multi-year, multi-million-dollar deal. What's going on over there?
I'm passing wind. You're oh, Robin. So horny.
It's a dead animal.
But even before he signs on the dotted line with the NBA, he already has an Adidas tennis shoe deal.
Unbelievable, Robin. I can't get an Adidas deal, and he can.
They held a press conference yesterday, and he had his Adidas PR person sitting right next to him. And anytime the questions veered away from the shoes onto the draft, the PR person would step forward and redirect the questions back to the shoes.
What a great press conference about shoes.
There is a problem in the NBA. They say right now they have an agreement with Nike and Reebok, and those are the only logos you can have on your shoes in the NBA. Johnson says they'll try to work around it, but if not, he'll simply cover the logos when he's on the court.
Holy mackerel.
Wait, you talking about Keyshawn Johnson?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
That's the NFL, Robin.
Well, there's the NFL then.
He's a football player, not a basketball player.
Okay, I knew he was a guy.
Mackerel.
Howard had him as a woman.
He was supposed to come in this week.
Yeah, where is he?
Not coming in.
Holy mackerel. Oh.
Don't you just love it when guys who are really good-looking try to play it down?
Yeah, I'd try, but...
Fine. We've even met this guy, Gavin Rossdale, who's from Bush.
Yeah. You should see him on the cover of Rolling Stone and show himself off.
Oh, man. He says he finds it amusing when he's named to some of those sexiest people lists.
Yeah, he plays it up.
And it's meant to mean nothing. Yeah, right. When you look like that, it does mean nothing.
Right. Look like this, it'll mean something to you.
This is totally flattering, but the lists are just what people decide to put on paper for that day. Rossdale says people always know what they find sexiest, and they don't need a list to tell them.
That's right.
So he's
Good point. Touche for you, Rob.
swayed by those stupid lists.
Am I on any list?
Yeah, I told you, the one that people don't want to take your call.
Well, I got you on the phone tonight.
And we have to say congratulations to Judy Collins. She is now a married woman. She's been with the guy she married for 18 years. They finally decided to tie the knot.
She's 100 years old.
She said that she decided to get married because she wanted to weld together what it is about our lives that is good after her son's suicide in 1992.
Oh, no kidding. Ooh, hey. That's not funny.
Not at all.
Just to Jackie only.
So
Jackie gets major yucks out of suicide.
George C. Scott, who is on stage in Inherit the Wind, has been having some trouble staying on stage. You know, he's big and he's fat and he's old.
Yeah.
And he keeps getting sick.
It's too bad. He's a good actor.
Yeah, they say he's getting rave reviews on the nights he's there. He missed a performance the other day because he took ill, and guess who is his stand-in? I think this is pretty funny. You go to see George C. Scott, and when he gets faint and starts to hit the deck...
John Stamos. Jim J. Bullock.
No, Tony Randall runs out of the audience and
really?
gets on stage.
No kidding.
That's the understudy.
Boy, I'd demand my money back.
The same performance, don't you think?
Oh, yeah. Very similar actors. Very macho.
Absolutely.
Okay.
And finally, yesterday I reported what the Washington Star said about Pat Buchanan. Yesterday afternoon, Pat totally denied that he was planning to step down as a presidential contender for the Republican nomination. And he says he's been speaking to his advisors about possibly making a third-term run, and no decision has been made. So he's not stepping down. He has not given up on that idea of possibly running for as a third-party candidate. So just stay tuned to this space.
I will.
And that's about it, I think.
Thank you, Robin. Give a quick plug for your event that you'll be...
Robin Quivers will be speaking at the Child Abuse Prevention Program fundraiser on April 25th from 5 to 9. It is a benefit for the program. Phoebe Snow will also be there to entertain. You can get information or tickets by calling 718-834-5159.
Bring in Jackie's watch so I can rub against her. Oh, yeah. Jackie Penthouse Joke Page Martling. Get hundreds of filthy jokes on CD or cassette. The Hysterical Sergeant Pecker, $12, $4 shipping and handling. Super special. Buy two, get one free. Call 1-800-323-KING. Sergeant Pecker is back. See the original Sergeant Pecker Friday night, May 3rd at the Troy Savings Bank Music Hall in Troy, New York. For information and Jokeland's web address, call 516-922-WINE. Don't miss Prick. Steve the Gorilla hosting a wild night of fun at Fantasies in Keyport, New Jersey this Thursday night, April 18th. Jackie's wife's got nice long hair.
You can't grab her over there. She's getting...
Come give me a little hug, honey. Come on over and give me a hug. Hello. She's been dreaming about me. Come over here. Come here. Watch this.
She's reading a book called Mind-Blowing Sex, Howard. Did you see this?
Really?
That's what she's reading.
Come here. Mind-Blowing Sex.
Why do you have to read that?
Your body looks better than ever. You been working out?
Of course.
Let me grab your ass, all right? Is it okay?
Yeah, it's all right.
All right, let me see. Oh, that's smooth. Take me. Come on, baby. Oh, this is good.
Done yet?
I think so. I just felt something.
Feels good, Robin.
Oh,
you too. You're skinny.
Yeah, oh, yeah. Oh, look at it. She can barely move.
She likes a skinny man, Jackie.
You had a dream about me? Look how nice and long your hair is. Ooh, that felt good. Excellent. Ooh. I'm all sexed up. Right?
Yeah, I can almost see the bulge in your pants, Howard.
You can almost see a bulge. Yeah. Oh, your body looks super.
Oh, thank you.
I got to get my wife jogging more. Hey, Nikki Tyler. Nikki Tyler tonight at Mama Lombardi's in Wisconsin, Long Island.
Is that tonight?
Yeah, a benefit for Coolies and Amy. Although they're mad at me. I'll tell you about that tomorrow.
What?
Is that when your rear end has...
No, not at all. I already did that one.
Oh.
Tomorrow at Adult Outlet in Hop Hog, Long Island from 4 to 8 p.m. Saturday at Adult Outlet 2 in Westbury, Long Island from 4 to 8 p.m.
You got the Coolies anemia people upset?
Yeah, watch that.
We'll talk about it tomorrow. I mean, you got a lot to talk about. They just don't think that you really spoke nicely about the organization. Some of the parents of kids with the disease are angry at you.
At me, or are they angry at Nikki?
No, they're angry at you.
I thought they were angry at the organization, not me.
The organization's angry at you, and some of the parents are angry at you, because I think you said, like...
Misplaced anger.
Oh, you mean I gave them about an hour's worth of promotion when nobody knew about it before?
I think they were mad.
Oh, I see. And got a lot of people to show up at their event?
Look, we've got the plaque.
Yeah.
They don't care.
Hey, they gave me a plaque. Screw 'em.
I think they said they were sorry that they gave it to you.
Yeah, well, they're not getting it back. I'm giving it to Nancy Sirianni-Martley. Yeah! You look like a doll. Look at you. Oh, you've been working out, haven't you? Tighter than ever. Nice body. I can't believe Jackie gets that.
Sometimes. Mind-blowing sex.
What's that book about you reading, Mind-Blowing Sex?
Oh, that's just Gail Prince just gave that to me. That's,
Who gives you, Gail Parento?
Yeah,
she don't know anything about Mind-Blowing Sex.
That's one of her clients that she's doing
I see.
promo for.
Patrick Bankin. All right, enough plugs. Patrick Bankin, brother of Kevin Gillespie. First annual Kevin Gillespie softball tournament, Saturday, May 18th on Randall's Island. For more information, 212-860-6586.
Howard, I just spoke to the officer that came in and talked about, Kevin Gillespie today, and he said they got a lot of response to be in the softball tournament, and they're really happy about that. But if people want to call that number and donate, like, food and beverages for the event, that's where they could really use some help.
It's a nice thing to do. It's an officer who was shot and killed.
Because there are people who've been calling and saying we don't have a team, but we'd like to help, so that's great.
Hey, stop staring at my crotch, Nancy. Jesus. Wow. You look like a starved woman. If you're planning a wedding or party...
Oh, listen to who's piping up.
She is so
He gets the joke man.
Yeah. If you're planning a wedding...
It's the joke meet.
It's our anniversary.
Yeah. Great. Yeah, I'd like to give you a gift.
Thursday. Sorry.
If you're planning a wedding... What was that dream you had about me, honey?
It was...
We've been emailing each
fairly
other.
Graphic.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Look at she's looking at Jackie.
I didn't tell you about the dream, no.
You embarrassed to tell him?
No, I'm not embarrassed to tell him.
Want to tell me, Sugar?
I'm embarrassed to tell you.
What happened? This is our second dream together.
This is our third dream together.
Really? Yeah. Do I know the second one?
Did you
Baby?
Yeah, I don't remember it, but there was...
I like your hair all long. Is that any fake hair or is that real hair?
That's all mine.
I'd like to tug on that, honey.
Go ahead.
Were you having sex
I think
with
that's why I dreamed about you, because Jackie cut all his hair off.
Yeah, you like a man with long hair.
And I like guys with long hair, so in the dream I was hanging on.
Look at Jackie killing himself.
Oh, he was really having sex.
Jackie's jealous of me to begin with. Now I'm having his wife in the dream.
It's the last straw.
If you're planning a wedding.
I thought the movie was bad, but it sucked.
Hey, Nancy, see, if you were giving me some sex, you'd be going to the movie set with me today. If you're planning a wedding or party and you need a DJ, call Scott the Engineer's Rocket Entertainment at 718-BAG-5040.
She's thinking about that.
I said, yeah, those pants are coming right down. Said she's got to go talk about Jackie's CDs, Sergeant Pecker.
Talking about Sergeant Pecker.
Yeah, right. Big Sergeant Pecker meeting in the basement.
Number.
All right, we'll see you tomorrow. Thank you to the... You plugging anything?
Well...
First, nothing to plug.
I have too many things to plug that I don't know what to plug.
Just plug one thing.
Is, just got a regular gig at the Crescent Beach Club.
Every what?
We're going to be playing there a couple of Saturdays a month.
All right.
So you can call. And I just did a America's Most Wanted, but I don't know when that airs.
Well, you'll have to tell us.
Nancy's a wanted
Can I come back in?
Yep. Poor woman has to go out and work because her husband doesn't give her any money.
Thank you, Howard.
Has to send his wife out to work.
Thank God she can do something.
Yeah.
I'm going to be making the big bucks pretty soon.
That's right. She's going to support Jackie one of these days in the manner to which you'd like to become
Your chest looks dynamite. Dynamite.
Keep them in there.
Keep them in there. All right. I got to go, Robin. So do you, and so does everyone else. Goodbye.
Bye.
Welcome.